Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Blake Snell, big power arm. He has yet to put it all together, but I really like this guy. Good fastball with late life, as they say in the pitching business. Good overhand curveball. His changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he could shut any team down.
Bryant is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. It's the Tigers 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Duvall. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Adam Duvall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Fouled away. 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting next, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. He's outside for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Next for the Tigers, Kurt Suzuki. Previous history with Blake Snell. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Heading after this is Broxton. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And the Tigers are in business to start the inning. They've got a leadoff triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
So striding forward now, Jose Batista trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Duvall. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers are shut down there. We played 2 innings. It's one to nothing. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And with one gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. Next for Seattle, Sean Irwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista on the run. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Howie Kendrick.
Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Bautista, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Line to the right side. Bautista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Number 3.
Next up for Detroit, Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Well, batter number 7, designated hitter, Christian Vasquez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Eric Hosmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Moncada is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the two-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled. As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu was ready to start out the inning.
Abreu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looped over toward first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Longoria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Tigers failed to make any noise. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Seattle.
Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
A little low. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kurt Suzuki he found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Good. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Bautista is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Yoan Moncada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Moncada is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Irwin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's the 1-out single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Popped him up. Suzuki has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Hendrick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no run. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he left that pitch up, but it results in a weak little pop-up to the left side. And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Tapped down the line. Bryant loves it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Batista, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd, and he will get there. He's in at 3rd as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation, leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
4-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me
drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In comes the runner from 3rd, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2-2 now. The 2-2. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in once again, Sean Irwin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It's stretch time in Motown. It's the Mariners 2 and the Tigers 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 45, Michael Solis.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's batting clean.
Leading up for the Tigers, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
No balls and 1 strike. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Evan Longoria becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Out it goes right through him into left field.
All right, fielder number 19.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Bautista. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Suzuki is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the... Buster Voorhees has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Buster Voorhees.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Leading off for Seattle, the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Seattle.
Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? A bare hand for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Danny Valencia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Ready for another chance? Ahmed Rosario. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Now the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Zobrist, heading for second now. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Snap throw from the catcher. Zobrist takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fouled away. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now a swing and a soft liner. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.